she wasn't having any of it. She says I'm soft and that I'm trying to fix that. She's not one to compromise. So, for the safety of your family, I think we should just go along with this little arranged marriage. And if not enough for you to just marry me, she called you my pet. She said, she said, you need to be a good little pet to me, to obey me, and that if you don't, I would look like a pathetic, spineless wimp unfit to lead, and that I'd destroy the family with my weakness. If you can't rule a dog, you can't rule a family. That's what she would tell me. It's ridiculous, I know, cold-hearted. And besides, you're not a dog. If anything, you're more like a puppy. Sorry, that came out wrong. But the situation doesn't change. The only real way to deal with this is to appease my mom. And if you don't have to be my pet, but you have to act like it. I'm sure you don't want to actually be my pet after all. I mean, what would that be like? You laze around in my bed all day as I bring you food and give you attention. And all you have to do is shake my hand or something when I say so. It's kind of boring, right? Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you to actually like the sound of that. But it wouldn't just be lazing around all day, If I become your, what would mother call it? Mistress, wife, or something like that. But if we had to do that sort of relationship, you'd have to obey me, no matter what. You don't really trust me with that much power, do you? Well, I appreciate your trust in me, but I'm also a bit concerned you trust me with all that. But I appreciate it still. Anyways, knowing my mom, she isn't going to be satisfied with all we do is just drop by every once in a while, and I tell her, by the way, my friend is still my pet. While you nod your head. Well, I guess we'd be married, so we'd be more than friends. But you know what I mean. But basically, it's not enough just to say you're going to obey me. You actually have to obey me. I really want to protect you and your family, so this isn't something we can be wishy-washy on. I'm going to do my best to only give you orders that would, how do I say it, would be good, and that hopefully keeps my mother off your family's back at the same time. Decades from now, if my mom kicks the bucket, you won't have to worry about her, and you won't have to be my pet anymore. I mean, unless you want to. But like I said, you really have to obey me. Are you prepared for that? Then, if you're serious about this, you don't mind if you start obeying me from now, right? Alright then. I order you to hold hands with me. I know that sounds weird, but I'm not being selfish here, even though that's what it looks like, because you're dreamy and lovely and everything I could ever ask for, so it's common sense that you'd want to hold hands with me. But if all I do is give you orders lighter than this, my mom is going to call our little relationship a bluff. So, like I said, hold hands with me. Wow, you have amazing hands. Oh, sorry. Trying not to be creepy, but I have to be a good, mistress wife, as my mother would put it. Well, not the good part, because her idea of good would be me ignoring your thoughts and feelings. So, Hmm. Hey, do you love yourself? Because I love you, and I think it would be silly for anyone not to love you. But I guess since it's obvious that you should be loved, I think you should love yourself too. Well, I guess I can't really give you an order to love yourself. It doesn't work like that. Love doesn't work like that. It's not something you can force. Not even if you're a mistress of the cutest pet in the world like I am. I can't change what's in your heart, but I guess I can boss you around until you admit what a good little pet you are. Here, look me in the eyes. Here's your next order. I want you to tell me, who is the best pet in the world? Yes, you do know, don't tease me. It's you. You're the best pet in the world, and I'm the best mistress in the world, so I would know. At least, I'm pretty sure I'm the best mistress in the world. If the others are even nearly as cruel as my mother, it's not much of a competition. But look at us. Well, more specifically you. You're the best cute little pet in the world. If I look at you, if I took you to the pet store right now, all the bunnies and kittens would be incredibly jealous of how cute you are. So tell me, who's the best pet in the world? I'll give you a hint. It's mine. That's right. It's you. And I think you can say it more assertively now. But it's a nice start. Not only are you the cutest pet in the world, but also best behaved apparently. I'm so proud of you. I think I'm getting really into this. Is it wrong? You know, I hope you won't hate me for this, but I often thought of what it would be like to have you. And by that I mean not just dating you, but being married to you. But to truly have you, I'm not even sure what I mean by having you, but I love you, and I want to spend time with you, and I don't want to lose you. And my mind, that primal, instinctive part of my mind, assures me that if I can just have you, then I can have that security. Then everything will work out. I used to be disgusted by that part of myself, by that desire. I thought that desire was disgusting. I thought maybe it would hurt you. But now that you're mine, wagging your tail like a good little puppy for me, I'm not so sure. Maybe I can make you happy, even if I own you. I just have a lavish appreciation for you. I love you, and I want you to love me more than having any kind of freedom. And I'm sure the happier I make you, the more easier it will be to obey me. Even everything that's happening, I'm sure it'll work out. So tell me, what can your mistress do to make you happier? You'll be staying with me from now on, so we'll have plenty of time together. You know, I have tons of money. None of it honest, but everything. But, you know, everyone takes dirty money as long as you clean it. Sometimes you don't even need to clean it. So, I can spoil you. What would you like? Maybe a soda, a coffee fountain in my room. Well, I suppose it's our room now. Oh, I get it. Money is no replacement for love after all. Well then, let me say it clearly. Mistress loves you,